Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs7 here again, and welcome back to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. Haven't done one of these in actually a little bit because I've been focusing on my series, but I do at least want to still do these when there's like significant events in the game or like new updates that are pretty big. And we actually got two pretty decent updates back to back now here. We had the Clue update last week, of course, and this week we're looking at the deep sea fishing update, which is something they teased at RuneFest, I believe, and it just came out today, so we're going to be checking it out and giving my opinions on that here. We'll have to wait and see how good it is. I haven't actually been to the place yet, but I was reading on Reddit while I was at work, and it sounded like people were overall happy with it for sure. So that's pretty good. I think it's pretty cool that they've really clearly stepped up the quality of the updates. I mean, I would be fine with like a Clue Scroll rework level update or a deep sea fishing level update once every month. I would be fine with that, and then like regular little tiny or QA type updates along the way. To have the weekly updates still happening. I'm trying to get this post to load on the RuneScape homepage, but for some reason it's not loading. I'm not sure why, but okay, I have it up already over here. Never mind. So yeah, you got to come to the fishing guild to get there, I believe. Let me go ahead and look at I think it's with this person right here, Guma. I want to see if this person is the right one. I think it is. If you travel with them, they'll take you to the pier. One thing I already kind of dislike a little bit, although it's not a huge deal for me, I wish they would expand the overall game world with these kinds of updates. Like a lot of the time they'll add things where they're just like completely off the map in their own area. Like look at this, it's not on the main map of RuneScape. And that's the thing RuneScape gets criticized for quite a bit, is if you look at the world map, it's not that big compared to other MMOs. So I feel like they missed opportunities to expand it with certain updates, including, like this one. I mean, it's not the hugest area, but it's pretty decent, and I think it could be cool to have them expand that. I bet there's some cool skyboxes you can do here, too. I don't really use the skyboxes that much. Oh, I've seen some posts on Reddit of the people changing it, but either way, we are here, and I'm not exactly sure everything there is to do. I mean, there's minnows you can do. Hold on, I just have to reply to this really quick. Sorry about that, you guys. But either way, there's stackable minnows. I guess that's what this is. Throw bait, it says. Oh, this is a magical fishing spot. So I'm not 100% sure what the hell that means. Okay, so there's a minnow shoal over here and over there. Looks like this is where you get these magnetic minnows. Yep. Oh, you can actually just eat them straight up. That's kind of weird. But it looks like you get them pretty quick. And what is that XP drop? Okay, maybe I was just getting lucky with the first few catches there. I'm not sure. But these are level 68 fishing required. So yeah, that's that. You get a pretty decent XP drop from them. It looks like 148 or so, 144. I'm not sure. I have bonus XP and avatar, so probably something around like 144 XP drop for those. That seems pretty good. There's also these new things called. So is this gonna work? No, that doesn't work. Okay. There's also this new thing called Jellyfish that you can catch, and they're a new type of food, and they sound really, really good. Basically, they're 3-bite food. So those are that's something that's usually not super good in terms of food, but the fact of them being 3-bite food is that they don't lose any adrenaline, similar to brews, but they don't come with a stat debuff either. That's the Sailfish area, which I'll go over later. I'm not sure what this is. Deposit. Oh, it's a deposit box. Okay, that's cool. Kind of like the one in the dwarven mines or whatever you want to call it, the living rock caverns. It's kind of got like it makes sense in the area. So these are jellyfish right here. Do I just click on them to catch them? I don't understand exactly how this works. Oh, okay. I think the blue ones are the better ones. Am I actually fishing for it or not? I can't tell. What the fuck? Can I reach that one? I guess I'm reaching it. I don't know. We'll see if I catch it. But I think the green ones are level 68 fishing, and then the blue ones are level 91 fishing. Yeah, you can see by the XP drop. You get around 400 XP per catch of these. And they're called blue blubber jellyfish. And these ones are the good ones. And basically they take 3 bites to eat. And each bite heals you 1,000. So it being in your, an inventory slot, it's worth 3,000 HP. So that's not bad at all. Obviously better than, like, say, a rocktail, which is your standard food. And on the top of that, it doesn't lose any adrenaline for you. So if you're going somewhere that's like, not really a place you need to combo eat a lot, like you don't need to eat quickly, you just need to have the sustainability from the food. I can't really think, Calfight King is a pretty decent example of that. You don't really need to power eat there too much, to be honest. And I mean, not losing adrenaline is not a huge deal there, but still, I'm sure people will find some very nice uses for it. And just in general, it's convenient to not lose adrenaline while you are doing stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's see how much these are worth on here. 2.5k. I think they're going to be worth a pretty decent amount, because on top of that, they can be used for super burst healing, with the fact that you can eat one of these, then eat a food, and then drink a brew all in one tick. So I think you can heal like nearly 5k if you eat one of these, eat one of the new Sailfish, and then eat super brew. So that seems pretty insane. Kind of worries me a little bit what they're looking to do in terms of damage output from monsters and bosses in the future, if we're going to be able to burst heal for that much, but we'll have to see. And then the other new thing is the Sailfish, which are over here. I'm not sure what Swift Sailfish versus regular ones are. I guess I'm assuming the Swift one, based on what I can tell at the moment, is a better catch rate, but it moves around a lot. That's just a guess, a complete guess, but that's what I'm assuming. And these give you 865. That's with my bonuses and everything, so probably around 425, just a little bit better than the Jellyfish. But these are level 97 fishing required, and they give you the raw Sailfish, which you can make into Sailfish soup. I don't believe it's usable on its own, but I'll go try and cook it after this. But it looks like I'm getting them pretty quick. We'll see how long it takes for this fishing spot to move. But then you can make that into Sailfish soup, which is a new best healing item in one consumption, like in one burst. I'm not sure if it heals as much as like something like the Great Gunkin, which I don't even know how much that heals off the top of my head. But you eat that and then it heals you over time. But this is all just one bite, one food eat, and it goes pretty, it's the new best one in the game. So these are probably going to be worth a decent amount. Obviously, Rocktail soups are probably going to go down in price quite a bit, because they were only really ever used because they were the best. And I mean, they'll still maintain their price, because I don't think this is a huge amount better. But still, it's cool to see these new items in the game, and they're definitely going to bring a new dynamic to PVM and stuff. I'm not 100% sure what these minnows are for at the moment. Let me see if I can read here. It doesn't say what they're for right there off the bat. But yeah, the fishing spot just moved. So I guess that is what the Swift Sailfish are. It didn't, I mean, it took a decent amount of time to move, to be honest with you. So that's not a huge deal for sure. Like, you could probably be better off doing those if they're a better catch rate, which is what I assume is the difference. There's also a new mechanic called Fishing Frenzy, which you need level 94 to use. And I'm not sure 100% how it works. They said it's probably, I think this is going to be your best fishing XP in game for that. I kind of like how when you're catching the jellyfish, you actually have to click on the ones that you want to catch, like actually the blue ones in the water. That's kind of unique for this. I'm not sure where the Fishing Frenzy is located. Maybe over here. It's kind of looking like something crazy. Swarm. Let's see, there's some trolls here. Do they know how to... No, that's just some random shit. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, nothing special. Is that a monkfish? That's cool. I like how there's lots of fish in the water. That's like something you don't really see at the other fishing spots, to be honest. I don't understand what exactly this is. Let's see what it says on the examine. What did I just catch? Did I catch a sailfish there? I wasn't paying attention. I got XP. I'm not sure if this is what the fishing frenzy is, but they don't really explain it too much in the on the update page. It just says our new mechanic will have you fishing like never before. You could expect some of your most memorable fishing gains, but don't take our word for it. Head over and get it a go. I just got another sailfish and another, so I'm not sure what this is. It's just called a swarm, but I've only gotten sailfish from it so far. Maybe it's like a random fish swarms every so often, and you can come here and get it. Although I'm not sure if that's like, that doesn't make any sense, to be honest. I don't really know what this is. Oh yeah, you can get something free if you're a Gold Premier as well. If you go to the GE Premier Club Vault portal, you get a bottled boost of your choice. Apparently there's certain boosts you can get while fishing here if you like do certain events or like mini little things. I'm not sure what they're exactly called, like, you know, kind of like D&Ds while you're fishing, but I don't understand that 100%. My apologies. I was hoping these trolls would explain it, but they just said some random shit. But yeah, the fishing frenzy I'm not really seeing. Whoa, that looks cool. A huge shark, definitely huge. Holy shit, that is cool. Oh, okay, so I guess this is the fishing frenzy area. How exactly does this work? Streak 0, bonus 0 per... What the fuck? What do I do here? Oh, fling fish? Whoa! What the hell? I guess you just click on these things and they give you XP. This XP seems really good. I'm not sure if it's just I'm getting lucky or not, but I mean 120 XP drops and you get them pretty fast. And I'm assuming... Oh, what does it say? Your bonus increases as you reach streak milestones, which will reset if you idle too long. So this like rewards, you know, paying attention and clicking constantly. I'm assuming at 10 I will get a bonus. So let's see what the bonus is. So the bonus is 1% per 10. I think I saw a picture on Reddit. Someone said this caps at 20%, so 200 streak. But that gives you an experience bonus. So you can get up to 20% more experience. So that would be 24 more XP for this, which would be up to, you know, 150 or so, which would be pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and probably say this will end up being the new best XP per hour for fishing if you are willing to do the clicking. I mean, I can't guarantee that, but that's just an assumption I can make based off of it. Oh wow, my streak was lost. So your streak goes away very fast if you aren't doing it. So you really have to focus up when you're doing that. But I think those are the three main attractions of this place. That place with the magical fishing spot, like, is a spot where you can get any type of fish, I believe. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure what these are for. Oh, I can gut them. Great white shark bait. You need 300. Does that only give you one bait? What the fuck? Manta ray bait and sea turtle bait. I'm assuming that's what the magical fish spot is. You can get these 3 types of fish from there. But you only get 1 per 300 minnows? That seems insane. How many fish do you get per bait? I don't know. I'd have to look into that more. But you seem to get... I mean, you get the minnows decently fast. I'm just going to drop those, though, because I don't really want them. But these are the main attraction, honestly. The new two new types of fish that could be useful in PVM. I'm not sure how much the green jellyfish heals, but I know it's not as much as this one. Let's see if I can get... Oh, I need to block that out in editing. There's something in my bank tabs that I don't want you guys to see yet. Make sure I do that. But we want to wear the cooking cape so we don't burn anything. Let's go ahead and see how the cooking XP is for stuff like... Let's see what this raw blubber fish... Oh, you can cook the sailfish. So it's 95 cooking required. These could be interesting to see if they're a new best like cooking method. They get you 235 XP, it looks like, and they turn into the blue blubber jellyfish. So I'm going to try to sell these as well just to see how much they're worth. They've released here. It says 2,700, but we'll see how much it's actually worth. And then, as you guys can see, you do eat it in 3 bites, and you can combo eat it with regular food. I'm also going to see how much the sailfish heals for, but I'm not going to cook them all. This is level 99 cooking required, so Should be pretty good XP. 270 XP, and they heal for 2400. So even as like they're still the best, even as just being the base fish, because rocktails only heal for 2300. Can these overheal you as well? I'll eat one to test. They can overheal you just like rocktails, so they are going to be definitely the new best fish if you want the best healing. I assume they'll probably end up being around the same price as rocktails used to be, and rocktails will decrease in price a bit. But and then you also have the Sailfish soup, which is right here, and this heals you for 2600. So that is 100 more than rocktail soup, I believe. And it's the same way. You still need the spices for that. So oh wait, don't you need cooked fish to make the soup anyways? So I might as well cook all of these. But yeah, I definitely think this is a cool update. It brings some new content into the game for both skillers and PVMers and PKers. I mean, pretty much everybody, because the new food is going to affect all the combat that you do if you want to use it. And then it's just a nice thing for skillers as well, because you get some new fishing content. I'm interested to see if you can get clues from there. I'm not sure if you can get clues from fishing or not, but let's go ahead and see how much the Sailfish sell for cooked. I assume it's not going to be 5,000. I'll put them in for 2K each, and we'll just test it. They all sold for 47,250 each, and that is 5.2K each. So that is a lot for a food item, of course. I mean, what are rocktails at the moment? They're not anywhere near that much. I mean, it just came out today, but still, you assume it's going to definitely go down. Rocktails are 3K each. I assume they are dropping for sure, but those are actually over 2K more than rocktails. And then lastly, we have the blue blubber jellyfish here. Let's see how much this sells for. I'm not sure what I would expect, honestly. They're kind of niche. Like, you don't well, the adrenaline, not losing adrenaline is pretty significant, but let's see. Wow, those sold for more than the sailfish, did they not? They did. Holy shit. The jellyfish are 7K each at the moment. That's insane. I can't imagine that staying that high of a price. Like, do you really ever need to burst heal for that much? Or, like, how useful is not losing adrenaline? I mean, I guess if you're going for, like, super speed kills at, like, high-level bosses where you are going to have to eat, but you don't want to lose the adrenaline, they're going to be useful for. But, damn, that is really, really high of a price. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, all in all, great update. Seems really cool. I definitely 2 thumbs up from me. Don't see any issues with it at all. Aside that slight little caveat that I mentioned about not expanding on the game map, but honestly not a big deal at all. Just something I thought I'd mention as a way to give feedback on something they might want to do in the future. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. These are obviously some pretty sweet little additions to the game, and you don't even need to be that high of fishing to try it out. You just need 68. And you can catch both the minnows and the green jellyfish at that level. Although kind of lame is there is a huge gap in between the level you can get into it and then doing anything else. Like, you start at 68 and there's 2 things you can do at 68, and then the next thing you can do isn't till level 91. So that's a bit crazy. But obviously there's other places to train as well at the lower levels aside from just this place. Anyways, guys, let me know what you thought about this update in the comments. I thought it was pretty sweet for sure. I'm not sure what else is coming this month. I didn't make a video on the March month ahead, but I wish I had. Oh, the new Grandmaster quest is coming for Mostly Harmless, so that should also be pretty decent. We'll see what the rewards end up being for that. I'm looking forward to that as well. It looks like it's going to be a pretty decent month, especially after starting off on a good note with this update. But yeah, the next video I'll upload will probably end up being a 120 Slayer video, because I have one of those ready to go from my old hard drive. I'll go ahead and sort through those clips and get a video out for it within the next few days. So hope you guys are looking forward to that, and I'll see you in the next video.